guys, here we are, episode 31 of the Solihull Moors Career Mode series here on FIFA 20, and we have got into October for this episode. Again, we're going to split October down into two sections. First up, we have Carlisle at home, which will be a simmed game. We then move into the next round of the Leasing.com trophy against Oxford, which is an away game, so we'll face off against those guys. Then it's Gilligham away. And then finally, the last game of this episode is against Wimbledon. Now, for anybody that's not already following him, Cutsy's doing an amazing series with AFC Wimbledon this year. So if you're not following him already or haven't watched his episodes, do make sure that you go over to his channel, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But let's get cracking with these opening fixtures of October. Okay, so here we are with the first game of the episode. It is against Carlisle United, and they're playing in a 4-4-2 formation. They've got a defender out on the right-hand side there of the midfield four. But let's see how we can get on them against this League 2 team. And it's a 3-1 victory, a resounding result there, as Allen, Rafferty and Alic all get on the score sheet. The big problem point, though, is that Campbell seems to have picked up quite a drastic injury. Okay guys, so here is the bad news. Duncan Campbell has suffered a broken tibia and he will be sidelined for 5 months. That's a massive blow for the team as we try to get promotion here from League 2. I will obviously have to have a shuffle around in the pack now to figure out how we are going to cover that off. Probably Max Allen shuffling into the centre-back role and somebody else going out right back. But obviously I will let you know as and when I've got all that resolved. Right guys, then here we go in the first played game of this episode as we face off against Oxford United in the Leasing.com trophy. Rafferty off to Fredrickson. Doohoo's gone down this left hand side. Cuts back, puts the ball into the box. Can't quite get the header there. Rafferty does. Oh, Lofthouse there's done O'Connor. But he doesn't choose to go into the box with the first time ball. Instead, we get that out, and Rafferty will put the man under pressure. Brannanen from the edge of the box takes a really nice effort, and Kelly has to come out and save our blushies. Pearson. Evans has gone, puts inside, switches it back to Rafferty. First time effort. And a poor header there from Doohoo on the rebound. Fredrickson's gone once more and drives forward with it. Has to hold up the play. That's surely a free kick. Come on, ref. Good work by Doohoo to come back, but the ball does make its way back out to Oxford's player as Wilson comes in with a challenge. Pearson blocks Ahoy as we try to break here with Fredrickson. Knocks it off to Doohoo. He's pushed it past his marker. He's got the legs on the man. Little dimp ball up, but it just comes off the defender. Been relatively quiet this game, Peterson. As we say that, he drives on through, looking for some space. Gets into the box, and surely, ref, come on. Has to be a penalty there. The first time that Peterson's gone on one of his driving runs, gets his way into the box and he's tripped by the defender. A stray leg, he goes over, and here we have an opportunity to go 1-0 up. Evans has stepped up to the plate, so we're going to give him his opportunity. And he converts right on the stroke of half time. This has been a pretty lacklustre performance, if I'm honest, but we are now leading 1-0 here against Oxford going into the half time break. Looks off for Peterson. Nice little back heel into Rafferty, but he can't deliver a decent ball across field into the box. Good delayed run. Peterson into Smith. Peterson's gone again. Looks up for the little chip. And Eastwood hadn't committed to coming off his line. And the overlap here from O'Connor. Chips it into the box, and Smith can't quite get there. Well, it's come through luckily there, and Pearson has managed to get in the way of that shot. East coming through for Oxford. O'Connor there doing a good job. Just picking that ball up, carrying it away, bringing it into Ziegler. And he can't keep that in play, and surely it's almost the last attempt in this half. So we lump the ball downfield. Will Rafferty get there? He does, but the referee calls time on it, and there we have another cup victory as we beat Oxford United here in the second round of the Leasing.com trophy. Here we go then, as we face off against the top of the league here. We need to grab 3 points here as Gillingham are starting to stretch away at the top of the table. It's a big game, boys. Gillingham cutting through us. Patterson able to get a foot in. Let's see why these boys are top of the league. Thomas there making a decent grab out of the sky. Taylor feeds it off to Lance Allen. Runs the line, but this guy's quick. Comes inside. Off to Rafferty. Turns his man. Takes a shot from the edge of the box, and that is a stunning finish from the Irishman. What a goal. That has turned the tide of this game. Spun it on its head. A fabulous finish from Rafferty. Good ball in by Lance Allen, but the turn and the execution of that finish is phenomenal. Great goal. 1-0. What you might notice in this game is that we are playing the full strength team. Now, the one that usually gets a run out in the home games in the simulated matches, because Gillingham being top of the league, we really need this result. So I am relying on the first team squad to find us what we need. Valpini turns his man, lays it in for Rafferty, cuts back inside, but he can't quite drive his way towards goal. Valpini shows his pace, Burns inside, lays it through for Rafferty. One thing on his mind, and that is getting himself on the score sheet again. Amazing finish. Dumbfounded the defender, who had basically gone walkabouts as he went flying past Rafferty here. Just carves him up, look at that. Great turn inside and a great shot to the far corner. Awesome stuff. And suddenly Gillingham don't look as good an opposition as we first thought they'd be. 2-0. Patterson. Oh, Volpini. Tried to lay it through. Ended up having to go on the run himself. Comes back inside. Finds Rafferty. And what was that shot, Raff? Into Volpini. Looks off for Cockrell Mollett. And then fires it down the line here for Alic. Gets it into the box, and a few attempts later they managed to scramble that away, Gillingham. But we've got them absolutely hemmed in right now. We've got them on the ropes here. Patterson into Brendan Rafferty, and he pulls the trigger. 3-0. This is turning into quite the game. Certainly not what I expected as we came into this one. Expected a much more stern opposition to turn up for Gillingham, and we're starting to run riot here. Taylor's ball through to Rafferty. Great finish. 3-0.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Up to Volpini, who will drive forward with this. He's seen the run from Brendan Rafferty, and he's got in behind the defender, puts it into the back post, and Lance Allen can't quite get there. Lumped away long by Gillingham as the half-time whistle is blown by the referee. And that has been a fantastic half of football. A great bit of play by Rafferty, getting himself a hat-trick in that opening half. And not much more you can say about him. He's done a stellar job. Let's hope for more in the second half. Berglund off to Taylor. Come on, Lance, get going on your bike. Instead, he goes for Brendan Rafferty. Feeds it across the box. And that is a fantastic goal and finish by Alic. What a bit of set-up play by Brendan Rafferty as he fires it across the box. Saw his colleague come in at a far stick and unselfishly grants him the opportunity to score a goal here. 4-0, running riot. Alic is away, uses his pace to tear past the defender. Smashes it, and it's 5. God, we haven't had a result like this since the National League. Done nothing in terms of changing any of the sliders, and I can't believe the quality of this team compared to what we're used to playing with. This is setting it up lovely for when we go up a league into League One. Can't wait to play with this team again. 5-0.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker.
Volpini now charging through. Sees the overlap from Alic. Can he get his hat-trick here? He's gone over, and it's surely... It is a penalty. And he's going to go in the book. No, the referee decides otherwise. I can't believe he's not even going to book him for a challenge like that inside the box. I mean, what did he think he was doing? And we have an opportunity here for a double hat-trick. So we have to give it to Alic. Easy pickings. The keeper goes the wrong way there as Alic manages to get himself a hat-trick as well. 6-0. This is turning into an absolute battering. In fact, I'm struggling to think where we've actually scored more goals. This could be our biggest result so far, and it's against top of the league. Allen down the line for Taylor to chase, keeps it in. They've just totally disappeared. Into the box. 7-0. 7. This is an absolute mauling. What is going on? We have destroyed Gillingham. That's 4 for Rafferty now. A great ball into him from the wing there. As Taylor, oh, it's a Meggs as well. He's gone through his legs. How do you like them apples? Rafferty going apple picking. 7-0. Cisse clouting the post with that effort. I think that is their only shot so far this half. Looks to lay it off, he's found Smith. What a challenge. Goes out for a throw-in as we continue to try and find our way towards their goal. Allen. And the referee says that's it, they've had enough pain. It's time to bring this one to an end as we absolutely batter Gillingham there. 4 goals for Rafferty. He gets the match ball because he scored the extra goal, but not to forget that Alic also got himself a hat-trick. Okay guys, so the next game up here is a home game at Damson Park as we face off against Wimbledon, who are playing in a 5-3-2 formation. It's an unchanged lineup for us, and let's hope we can get a result on the board here. It's a 1-1, Rafferty getting himself on the score sheet once again for Solihull, whilst Piggott picks one up for Wimbledon. Right guys, so there we have it, another episode done and dusted, and another great set of results, especially that 7-0 mauling of Gillingham. They still sit at the top of the table though on 35 points, and we're just 5 points behind them now in 3rd place. Hope you join me again for the next episode where we finish out the fixtures in October, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 20 content. But for now, I'm out of here.